Sorry I'm late. Oh my goodness. Yes, you see a down vest on me. I'm wearing a down vest. I've got Ugg boots on too. Yes, I'm chilly. Good morning, Beverly. Hi, Vanessa. Good to see you. Hi, Arla. Hi, Cynthia. Good morning to you, Diane, or afternoon here. Happy sprinting day. It is Monday. It is the first day. Nancy's in the house. She just announced herself. Hi, Carla. Yes, Jenny asked me where I was. I was just like, I'm scattering. I'm just trying. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Doris. Say hi to Jenny, and Deborah's in the house, and there's our girl Yvonne. Hello, Jeanette. Well, I just blew dry it dry. How do you like that? Clean and dry. Good to see you. Hello, Marguerite. Good to see you. Eileen. Nice to see you as well. Everybody is here. We're all here. We're ready to do our thing. You ready? It's Monday. It's the first day of the sprint. Hi, Barb. Good morning to you, or afternoon in my case. Anyway, it was 57 degrees this morning, guys. It was chilly. Couldn't wait to get that nice hot cup of coffee going with my Ugg boots on and my, yes, this. There's Jenny and Denise and Kimmy. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Thanks so much for showing up. Man. So today we are going to be, it's Motivational Monday, man. Are you ready to do this? I am so ready to do this. And today we're going to talk about act as if, because doubt sometimes gets in the way, doesn't it? Anybody ever have a doubt? A doubt ever cross your mind where you're just thinking, oh my gosh, this is just not going to work. So sorry for the tiny glass, but this is what I had. Everything else was in the dishwasher getting clean. So this is my hot milk mix. That's what I'm drinking. That's everything that every time you see me drinking this, that's what it is, hot milk mix. Oh, and I didn't flip the thingy. Of course I didn't flip the thingy. Oh well, I didn't flip it. Hot milk mix is what I drink. I love that stuff. It is a combination of electrolytes and ketones. Keeps you in ketosis. We love that. So anyway, this is sprint week. Today is Monday. I hope when you got up, I hope you also weighed and measured as you got up and you're ready to go. Because honestly, this is how we get things done. This is how we know. We need a starting point, don't we? Always need a starting point. And the other thing is we have, so of course we have the supplement of the week this week. We have the glycozyme, and you guys are buying it. You love this stuff. This is just an incredible supplement. I think it really, while it is a digestive enzyme, it's also really good for sugar balance. So if you are one of these people who really have a hard time keeping your sugar balanced, or you are diabetic or pre-diabetic or something, glycozyme will really help. And the other thing I've noticed, people who have issues with not being able to lose weight, we call it weight loss resistance, glycozyme, it'll really help. It's a great supplement. There's 8 different enzymes in here. I'm really proud of it. Put 3 in your cart. We'll drop the 4th one in for you free. And if you put ships free in the promo window, we'll ship it to you free as well. These are our mindful mugs. They go out when we get, when you do a big order, I give you a nice big mug so you can have a mindful mug. $200 or more, it's free, and you get to get this mindful mug. Isn't that cool? Wouldn't you like one of those? We have 2 conferences coming up, 2 workshops, I guess. We have Full Bloom at the end of the month. That's September 26th. This all-day virtual conference. If you want to learn to be the very best of yourself, this is for you. This is the leveling up thing that we always talk about. And you can check it out. Go to savingdinner.com/bloom and get signed up today. And also remember, if you have paid already to come to my house and to hang out, you're going to get a free virtual conference, a virtual conference ticket anyway. So go, but do get signed up, but you don't have to pay for it. You know who you are. And we just couldn't do it here, could we? We are still pandemicking, unfortunately. The other thing is we have coming up the holiday cruise workshop that we're doing with Marla. I'm really excited about this. Was cruising through the holidays. That's going to be on Saturday, October 10th. It is absolutely fantastic. We're going to take you through all the way for all the holidays, for all the holiday seasons, starting in October, taking you all the way through Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever holidays you have, including New Year's, getting you ready for it so that you're not going to be like freaking out. I don't know about you, but I can tell you so many times, there are so many times where I look back and I think about how many times I just felt awful and felt like such a bad mom and cried and couldn't put things together on the Christmas Eve, going shopping on the 23rd. I don't want that for you. That's stressful, right? Don't do that. Q&A's Friday, don't forget, always we have Q&A. Just send in your question to question for Leanne in the subject line, question for Leanne on Friday, and then support at savingdinner.com. I will answer your question. That is a promise. Promise, promise, promise. Did you see our new quote of the week is by Lou Holtz. And of course you can't see it, so forget it. I'm not going to show it to you. It says, no one has ever drowned in sweat. I love this because I'm not advocating that everybody go get on a Peloton and sweat their butts off. What I am advocating for is hard work and being directed at that very thing that you want so much. And that's what we're going to be talking about today, because as we start the sprint, I notice that there's a lot of times, there are times when people really worry and doubt themselves, and doubt gets in the way. Have you ever noticed that doubt gets in the way and doubt takes over, and doubt's the thing that we focus on? And if we remember the whole concept, the whole foundational principle, that what we focus on expands, then we get it, don't we? Then we understand that we can't be focused on the thing that's not going to bring us anything, but going to bring us more of the same. This is why doubt is it is a thief. Kathy just said doubt is a thief. It is. It is a thief. And doubt also is one of those things that gets in our mind where we start to look out and start to compare. Doubt is something that takes us down and makes us believe that the doubt is the thing. And I want you to know that that's just not true. That's not true. What doubt is habitual thinking. That's what it is. It's old habitual thinking that doesn't have anything in you to help you out. It doesn't. Have you noticed that when you start to have doubt, well, that's not true, I can't do that, or gee, so-and-so said this, therefore this must be true, or all the things, all the ways that doubt impinge on your life. Have you noticed that? I have so many times. But until you decide to become aware of the doubt that comes in to plague you, you're not playing full out, because you're being held back by something that your mind is manufacturing. And all that is habitual old thinking. Habitual old thinking that has nothing to do with the vision that you have for yourself. When you look out on the horizon and you see yourself in your mind's eye of what you want to have 1 year from today, what you want to possess, optimal health, a size smaller jeans, playing full out in your life, having the things in your life that you want. And all these things, whether it's a car or a house or a relationship or your life looking different, your job, think about all of those things. When we allow doubt to come in and plague those goals that we have and those visions that we have for our lives, doubt suddenly becomes the object of our focus. And when doubt's the object of our focus, what happens to our motivation? It's gone. We need to remember something, that habitual thinking very oftentimes is not accurate. Habitual thinking is just old stuff that we've had, and we know, we've gone through and we say, yeah, I think this way, and this isn't this isn't going to be the thing that I want it to be. This isn't going to be, this isn't going to get me what I want. But we do it anyway, and we focus there anyway, because this is the Oregon Trail of our mind that is a known habitual pattern. And when we have known habitual patterns and they focus on the negative, especially doubt, especially self-doubt, especially all the reasons why, then we have to recognize that for what it is. It's an old habit. That's gotta go. But doubt doesn't help us. It doesn't help us act as if. It doesn't put us in the place of feeling like we can do absolutely anything we want, right? And I want you to think that way. I want you to think you can do absolutely anything you want, and you can do that when you start to focus on and act as if this is something that you can do. You can act as if at any time. Act as if you know for certain that this is going to work. Act as if you've got this. You're not your first rodeo. You're all about it. Act as if this is something, this is an emotion you own, this is a clothing size you own, this is everything. Whatever it is, act as if. We bring in the things that we think about because our reticular activating system just works like that. And I've shared this with you before. When you go to buy a car and you decide, oh, I want to get this certain car, this certain color, suddenly they're all over the road. They're not. They've always been on the road. It's just that now you're aware of them. Now you're aware of these cars, and your reticular activating system's like, oh yeah, like that car, like that car, like that car. And we can do this when we make a decision to do something and act as if. Act as if this is my size. Act as if these are my friends. Act as if this is the food that I eat on a regular basis. Act as if I hydrate myself daily. Act as if I believe in this. And especially for those of you who have never done the sprint before and are saying, oh my gosh, this is so hard, this is so this, it's so that. Act as if you've done it before. Act as if you own this. Act as if you wrote it. Act as if this is your plan. Of course you're going to do this. Of course you've got this. Of course, of course, of course. For right now, suspend disbelief in favor of the thing that you want. Do you see what I'm saying? All I'm saying is just kind of push this to the side. And I'll tell you right now, this is an easy thing. I'm not ever going to ask anybody to suspend the way you feel. I'm never going to ask anybody to say, oh no, your doubts are useless and no whatever. Go write them down. Go say, you know what, later I'm going to go deal with this. But for right now, I need to suspend this because it's not a life or death matter. I want to be all in. I want that 100%, not the 98%. I want to look at this. I don't want the decision fatigue. I don't want all these thoughts getting in between me and what I clearly want. Because that's the thing that takes away from the thing that we want. It's the doubt. Doubt creeps in. Doubt comes in. Are you sure about that? Are you sure she's really a nutritionist? Do you really want to do this? Do you really like bone broth that much? Are you sure you want to make that smoothie thing? Is that even real food? I mean, think about it all the time. Think about it all the time. It's not hard getting off the sugar, Jama. It's only hard getting off the sugar if you make it hard getting off the sugar. Suspend the belief. Suspend the belief. Right now, I'm looking at the sugar. Maybe I want the sugar. Maybe I want the carbs. Maybe I want that. I'm going to suspend that for right now. I'm dismissing. I'll put it about. I will deal with that on next Monday. Right now, I've got something to do. Right now, I've got a race to run. Right now, I am all in. Right now, that's what I want. I want that. That's where I'm going to focus my energy. Because when you focus your energy on the things that you want, it gets easier. I mean, it just makes sense, doesn't it? When we focus on the things that we don't want, we get a whole lot more of that. We want to be focused on the car that we want to buy, and we want to see more of them on the road. That's an affirmation of yes, this is. Yes, this is a thing. Yes, you want that car. Yes, you can get that. So start to focus on the things that you want. Yes, Kathy, good. Such a good picture of doubt. Give it a face and it's easier to stand up to, isn't it? I think about my wicked 6th grade teacher for a minute. I told you her Spock pinching and smelling like booze and cigarettes and just being evil. You know, when I think about teachers, I think about my favorite teachers. I think about Mrs. Chilton, 6th grade. I think about Miss Platzik when I was in high school. I think about people who bring me inspiration. I don't think about those that didn't. When we focus on the things that we don't want, we're going to start seeing a lot of things that we don't want, just like we do with cars. It's that simple. Our reticular activating system starts saying, okay, yes, all right. They're taking orders from us. Oh, you're thinking about this all the time? Great. Let me go and see what I can find to bring more of that in. And when we stand on the platform of doubt, and we're doubtful and we're, exhausting ourselves with this doubt, that doubt, this doubt, we're going to bring a whole lot more of that stuff in. That's just the way it works. You need to suspend the disbelief. And I'm going to ask you to do, just for right now today, suspend it. And then tomorrow I want you to do it again and again and get through these 7 days of our sprint, because at the end of these 7 days, you're going to find something about yourself you didn't even know existed. A strength, a core value of yours is going to come out and show itself and present itself. And I'm telling you, when that happens, oh, do you not see this? I'm going to call Norma out right now. She just said, focus on the good. Good is what we do, right? And she's right. But I also know that when Norma first showed up, she was quiet. And now Norma is showing up. She's doing selfies and she's speaking up and she's saying things. I've seen a shift in Norma. I'm going to talk about Joanne. I have seen a shift in Joanne from when she started in and she started focusing and she showed up. With Denise, same thing. Pinkies up. Yes, indeed. All of you, I can call you all out by name. I have seen what happens when your focus changes. You do. Have you seen that? You know why? It's a principle. Have you heard we reap what we sow? Have you ever heard that before? Maybe you wrote that Bible verse out and put it on your mirror. But we do. It is that incredibly simple. When you act like you have complete faith in what it is that you're doing, the faith starts to build. You start collecting the evidence for the faith. You start becoming the very thing that you want to be. It happens, and it happens gradually, and it builds. And that momentum, that crazy momentum that builds, wow, that just takes you right down, doesn't it? That just takes you right down to the place you want to go, doesn't it? And it's fun, by the way. It's fun. Behave right now, and I will tell you one thing. And even if you're thinking, this is my first sprint, this is how I feel or whatever, I'm just going to ask you to behave like you have the biggest conviction in the world, like this is the plan that I need to do 100%. I need to be all over this like white on rice, okay? And stay away from the rice, by the way. It's the truth, though. You do that and you watch what happens to you. Yeah, you're going to lose some weight. Yeah, you're going to lose some inches. And yeah, you're going to be completely proud of yourself. And that is a confidence that I want to land hard inside of you. And I want you to feel what that feels like. I want you to see the difference. Norma says, my husband and my children see the difference also. Yes, Norma, they do. I see a confident woman. And I want you to change your avatar picture because you're lovely. And I love your picture that you put out for us I want you to be vibrant in your picture. Way more vibrant than I see. Or maybe I'm not saying it too well, right? Oh, you are smiling, sorry. Ignore me. But, because I've seen people like, they have these pictures. I want to see smiles. I want to see your vibrancy just exploding. I want you to live in that. And when I say to you, act as if, I'm saying to you, grab what you have. Grab all of these things. Just that one tiny little glimmer of hope, that's enough. It is. Because if we can hold on to a glimmer, we can start a fire. And if we can start a fire, where's that fire? It's inside of you. And when it expands, it's catchy. I mean, if Norma and Joanne and Denise and Yolanda, and I'm thinking about all my gals, you know, Cassie, all of them, think about them, watch them, and see them grow. And it's because even if they didn't feel good about themselves at the time, they expanded their belief system. They expanded what they feel about themselves. They expanded into a new place of being simply because they had that one little glimmer. They didn't have the whole thing written out for them. I will tell you right now, Joanne just did it, right? I mean, it's a free program. Just do the 7 days, whatever. And then she started making these discoveries. Same with Norma, making these discoveries. And what I have seen, yes, they've gotten results. But what I have seen is that they are becoming better versions of themselves. They have more of a voice in their lives, and they're excited, they're optimistic, they're happy. This happens to us. This one little thing can do this for us. So behave like you have this total conviction, and then do things that will show you that you're all in. Make your bone broth. Drink your smoothie. Don't eat before you're hungry. Go get your hydration station set. Do your 4-minute workout. I read all these things that you do. I'm reading everything. And what I see is people who go full out, they're suspending their disbelief for right now. And they're walking into the place of, you know, I don't maybe know all about this, and maybe it's a little bit of a risk, especially the new people, when I'm watching the new people come in, because I know who everybody is. It is just phenomenal to see this bloom happen. These little buds of women opening up and being so fragrant, so beautiful, and so vivacious. That's why I see that. When I see this, I celebrate you. When I see this, I see women on a whole different level. I see women who are becoming who they are meant to be. I see this rising tide lifting all the boats. And it's just so incredible. No one ever drowned in sweat by Lou Holtz. That's the quote of the week, Teresa. We have this ability. We have this ability. And when we're all just squished and tightened in, not like a rosebud, but like a flower that's been stunted. You know, a rosebud, I see a rosebud as a woman in her 20s, you know, and then we bloom as we get older. And in the full bloom state, and this is what you will see when you come to full bloom, is that we're celebrating where we are right now in this life, in the fully bloomed state, as fragrant as can be, as beautiful as can be, not dropping petals, but staying open and aware and absolutely enjoying every bit that life has to offer. I want you to remember this, that doubt is damaging. Doubt takes away from the experience that we could possibly have. Doubt wants you to live in fear. Doubt wants you to look at everything as risky and scary and no, it's not for you. And doubt wants you to go to the place of comparing yourself to others. Doubt wants you to say it's just not for me. Doubt wants you to dismiss. Doubt wants to keep you small. And when you start to look at the possibilities, and when we start to see things in a different perspective, and we do it anyway, suspending the disbelief, you know, suspending the doubt, then we have the opportunity to walk toward the very thing that we want. So if you want to doubt something, doubt your limitations. There you go. Doubt your limitations. Just say, yeah, I used to think that way, but today I feel like this. Today, I know I can do things. Today, my eyes are on the prize. And the prize is you, my friend. It's you. It's your beautiful life. It's waiting for you, and all you have to do is grab it. Grab it. Are you ready to do that? Day one. Day one. Suspend the belief. Put on the thinking that you can do anything because you can. And I'm here for you. I'm behind you. I appreciate you, and I appreciate that you're part of this community. Together, we rise. So let's get those rising tide and lift all the boats. Who's with me? I see some pinkies going up. There's Norma. Speaking of pinkies, pinkies up, ladies. Let's do this. Suspend the disbelief. If you want to revisit it on Monday, fine. But for this 7 days, let's go all in. All the way in. Day 1, pinkies up. Peace. I appreciate all of you so much. Love you guys. Bye.